Hello aviators, welcome back to Fly with Deep. I'm Dev, your flight instructor, and today we are diving into the fascinating world of the BF-108 Taifun aircraft's taxiing and takeoff procedures. The BF-108 Taifun, designed by Willy Messerschmitt, is a German sports and touring aircraft that gained performances in the 1930s. Known for its sleek design and impressive performance, the Taifun was a versatile aircraft used for various purposes, including air racing and military training. Mainly, I'm using IL-2 Sturmovik flight simulator for these tutorials. So, buckle up and let's get ready for a smooth flight. Let's start with the instruments on our aircraft. Starting off from the left side, we have the nets out shelter, the power off switch. This crucial component is like the aircraft's off button. It's a safety feature allowing the pilot to cut power in emergency situations or during shutdown. The nets out shelter ensures a swift and secure power down process. Next on our list is the magneto. Think of it as the heartbeat of the engine ignition system. Magneto provides the spark needed to ignite the fuel-air mixture in the engine cylinders. It's a fundamental part of the engine's starting and running process. Moving on to the guest windage flight measure or speedometer. This instrument is the pilot's go-to for monitoring the aircraft's speed. It's vital for maintaining optimal performance and ensuring the aircraft operates within safe speed limits during various flight phases. Now, let's navigate our attention to the magnetische compass, the magnetic compass. A timeless piece of aviation, this instrument provides the pilot with the cardinal directions, serving as a reliable reference for navigation, especially when other navigation systems might fail. Up next is the Höhenmesser or altimeter. This essential tool measures the aircraft's altitude above sea level, assisting pilots in maintaining the desired flight level and ensuring safe vertical separation from other aircraft and obstacles. Let's talk about the turn and bank coordinator. This nifty device combines turn and slip information, aiding the pilot in making coordinated turns. It's a key component for smooth and precise maneuvering through the skies. Time flies when you're having fun. And speaking of time, we have the Uhr, the clock. It might seem simple, but accurate timekeeping is crucial for flight planning, navigation and coordination with air traffic control. Transitioning to the Drehzahl measure or tachometer. This instrument measures the engine's rotational speed, helping the pilot to manage engine performance and prevent over-revving or under-revving during different flight phases. Now, let's discuss the fuel content gauge selector and the starter. These instruments are vital for maintaining the aircraft's fuel system and initiating the engine start-up process, ensuring a smooth and reliable ignition. Shifting gears to the Einspritzpumpe or injection pump. This component plays a crucial role in the fuel injection system, delivering fuel to the engine cylinders with precision, optimizing combustion efficiency. Now, let's talk about Vordruck or before pressure and the Pumpe für Kraftvorrat, pump for fuel supply. These instruments are essential for ensuring proper fuel pressure before engine start, contributing to a safe and reliable ignition sequence. Safety first. The Feuerlöscher CNAF or fire extinguisher pull-on is a critical emergency tool allowing the pilot to quickly access and deploy the fire extinguishing system in case of an onboard fire hazard. As we shed light on the Scheinwerfer or headlight and Kennlichter identifying lights, these components illuminate the aircraft's surroundings and help with identification, especially during low light conditions or night flights. Venturing into air data instruments, we have the Staurohr or pitot tube heater and its companion, the Schaut-Zischen für Staurohr or pitot tube heating indicator. These ensure accurate airspeed readings by preventing ice formation on the pitot tube. A breath of fresh air, literally. The Belüftung or ventilation system plays a crucial role in maintaining a comfortable and oxygen-rich environment within the cockpit, ensuring the pilot remains alert and focused throughout the flight. Let's shift our focus to Kraftvorrat, the fuel supply, and Kraftverdruck or the Öldruck, the dual gauge for fuel pressure and oil pressure. These instruments are essential for monitoring the vital fluids, ensuring the engine runs smoothly and remains well lubricated. Finally, wrapping up with oil temperature, the oil temperature gauge, and the Druckluftdruckmesser, the compressed air pressure gauge. These instruments provide insights into the engine's temperature and compressed air system, aiding the pilot in maintaining optimal operating conditions. Okay, we just finished the investigation on the instruments panel. Now, let's take a look around our cockpit. We have two seats in the front for pilot and co-pilot or for another passenger, and one single seat in the rear for another two passengers. Our canopy is here and it has a center lock. I'm going to open it from my side to the left side. You can see two control sticks and combined two rudder pedals because the BF-108 has a dual control system. Here's the undercarriage lever. The BF-108 doesn't have an automatic gear system. To raise, turn the lever clockwise, and to lower, turn it anti-clockwise. We need to do it manually using this lever. This is the mechanical display for the landing gear position. This is the throttle, the main source which controls the speed of the engine. When we move it forward, it will increase the speed of the engine, and when we move it backward, the engine speed will decrease. Here is the fuel cock. It has four positions as left, right, center and off positions. From the left side, we can see two gauges and two wheels combined together. The left wheel for changing flap position. This gauge shows the position of the flaps in degrees. The right wheel for trimming the aircraft. This gauge shows the position of the elevator trims in degrees, either the aircraft in the nose up position or nose down position when we are flying. Well, for now, let's walk through the starting, taxiing and takeoff procedures. Let's begin by applying chokes to secure the aircraft. Otherwise, the aircraft and ground crew would damage if increasing its power by a mistake if you don't put the choke prior. Now set the magnetos on M1 plus 2 positions. In the vintage British aircraft don't have few positions in the magneto, it's just on and off, but in the Germans the situation is slightly different. Switch the fuel cock to center. It has several positions for left-right fuel tanks. Now set the throttle in the idle position about 10%. Press the starter and start the engine. Now we need to remove the chokes and release brakes to initiate taxi. Slowly increase power by moving the throttle forward until the aircraft starts moving. Steer the aircraft using the rudder and toe brakes. After bringing the aircraft center to the runway, open the flaps to 15 degrees. Ensure the canopy is closed before attempting takeoff. Now, for takeoff, smoothly increase the throttle to 100%. Use light rudder inputs for steering. As the speed increases, pull the control stick back slightly to prevent noise over, as well as keep it slightly angled to the right side because the propeller speed makes the engine torque, the P-factor and gyroscopic precision. I'll explain these facts further in another video. At approximately 110 to 120 km per hour, you can take off. Now raise the undercarriage and flaps and avoid climbing too steeply, and keep the aircraft nose down for a while for preventing stall. Now trim the aircraft according to your flight. And a crucial reminder, do not exceed 2000 RPM in this aircraft. Keep a close eye on the RPM gauge. As long as the needle points up to 12 o'clock, you are good to go. Now, let's turn to the landing procedure. First, reduce your speed to 190 km per hour and lower flaps fully. Now, lower landing gear below 180 km per hour. Operate the gear by pulling and pushing the lever, but make sure you are not exceeding 180 km per hour. Monitor the gear position on the mechanical display. To fully raise or lower the gear, pump about 40 to 45 times. which takes about 20 seconds. And here's a tip. When reducing throttle 0%, listen for the alarm sound. If the gear is completely lower, you will be alerted. Trim nose up and final approach approximately 130 km per hour. Maintain slight back pressure on control stick to avoid nose over. Use light rudder input to steer and toe brake carefully until fully stopped. Apply chokes and turn off fuel cock to finish your sortie. And there you have it, the BF-108 Taifun starting, taxiing, takeoff and landing procedures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more aviation content and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Safe flying everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.